don't know.
I suppose there's one in every group. One oddball who never fits in.
Come on, yeah.
Well, that was me. David Gordon. I found my escape through my stories. My imagination was like a rocket ship that took me far away where I could look at life from a safe distance, which I guess is what I now do in my books. As unlucky as I was in childhood, I was very, very lucky as a writer. So instead of becoming a well-adjusted, normal person, I became a kind of a deranged, successful person. And I'm not sure which is preferable, but it doesn't really matter because you don't get to choose. But to answer your original question more directly, yes, I do believe that in every work of fiction, there is one character that for the author is in some ways autobiographical, and that certainly holds true for Drakaban. You know, like in a dream, one character usually represents you, but in this case, it's not who you'd expect. Because you see, I'm not the human. I'm the creature. Is that good?
David.
Hey, Harley.
Thought I might see you here today.
Yeah, I thought I might see you too. Sweetie, to come.
Yeah, I think we spent almost every single birthday together since the 3rd grade. Hi, Somewhere.
Somewhere's happy to see you. So what do you think, honestly?
Are you kidding? I love the idea of you adopting a child. I think it's so beautiful for you to open up your heart like that.
Liz thinks I'm crazy, you know? I mean, what if she's right? You know, what if I'm not up to it?
Let me tell you something. My mother raised 5 kids, and never for 1 second did she question whether she was cut out to be a parent.
And she was great, right?
No, the worst. Your shrink has a house in Laguna because of her. Just the fact that you're even asking yourself the question pretty much proves you're qualified. Most people spend more time worrying about how to raise tomatoes than they do their own kids. Can you even imagine how happy Mary would be about this?
Yeah, but that's not good enough reason to do it.
You've got a lot of love left in your heart.
Hi, Sophie. Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. You did well.
Thanks, you too. Just not ready to commit to something like this. I'm sorry.
Didn't you know I was going to ask you something like this?
Didn't want to say no over the phone.
Right.
Didn't seem right. I'm really sorry. Hi. What's your name?
Esther,
Hi, Esther.
I know who you are.
You do?
You're the man who Sophie called about Dennis, but you don't want him because your wife's dead.
Who told you that?
Dennis,
You a friend of his or what?
no, he's a weirdo. He doesn't have any friends.
He doesn't? Where's he hanging out?
He's in the box. He doesn't come out until night.
Why does he do that?
The sun, he hates the sun.
Why does he hate the sun?
I don't know, because he thinks it's too sunny.
Right.
I told him you were weird.
He is in the box.
But I don't understand why did she call you in the first place?
Well, she thought she found a good match for you.
Aren't like single men like the bottom of the totem pole?
Hey, I am not a single man. I am a widower. And that is the worst of all worlds. I am in the ground below the totem pole.
Oh, wow. You know what? I think it was really insensitive of her to call in the first place. I mean, it's only been 2 years. Hey! Guys, get off the dog! Oh, that dog is like 200 years old and human. Will you do that to Grandma? Guys, get off! They drive me nuts and they're mine. I mean, I don't know why Mary even wanted to adopt.
Well, she was adopted herself, and, you know...
Yeah, but it was something you were going to do together, and,
yeah.
you know.
Well, hey, it's not going to happen. You're, like, preaching to the converted.
Okay, good, because here's a voice from the trenches. Parenting is really hard, all right? It's hard, and you need at least 2 people.
Well, you know, we had Mom and Dad. We had 2 people, and they hated being parents. I'm just saying there are no guarantees. There's plenty of single parents.
All right, well, I don't want to see you get hurt. I mean, you could have a kid of rage or something.
Kid of Rage?
Yeah, well, there was a TV movie, and they were crazy. Listen, I gotta go take the Omen 1 and 2 to soccer practice, okay? So just stay here. You made the right choice. That was a good decision, okay? Have some coffee or some food or something. We have snacks.
Hey, I miss her, too. Somewhere, a dog barked, and then he licked his privates. What do you think, somewhere? You think we could do it alone? Huh? Anybody home? Listen, Chief, I brought you some sunblock, very strong stuff. SPF 45, that sun protection factor, and helps you against the ultraviolet rays, which are, you know, they call them the UV rays. Anyway, it's hypoallergenic and waterproof. Leave it for you.
Hi, Sophie. How you doing? You good?
Good. Didn't expect to see you back here.
Yeah, I wanted to bring the kids some sunblock.
Oh.
What was that?
This is Polaroid. He likes taking pictures. There's no film in it, he just likes taking pictures.
Just as a point of interest, what made you think I'd be a good match for a boy who spends most of his time in a box?
He thinks he's from another planet.
Looks great. Looks great, guys. Thank you. So, buddy, what do you think?
Where's the pathos? What? I mean, where's the pathos? The Earl of Dracobon is dying. This is a guy who's fought his way across the galaxy. He's the Rastafan. Rastafan was a blue dwarf that became a red giant.
It's the red dwarf phase of the giant. What are you talking? Look, I don't know what I'm talking about. But this I do know. I see a production that is honoring the world of your book. Really, taking it very seriously. That's what I see. Speaking of your book, guess who I got a call from today? Your publisher. Our publisher.
Tina,
Tina.
did she ask you how the Revenge of Dracobon is coming?
No, she shouted it.
You know what the problem is? When I wrote the novel, there's this giant massacre at the end, and everybody dies.
I know.
All the characters are dead.
I know. I sold it. It's a problem.
That's great. Let's move on to the massacre scene.
What am I going to tell Tina?
Tell Tina that somewhere in the deepest, darkest bowels of Castle Septar, the Earl's necromancers are bringing him back to life against his will. If that's possible, is that any good?
Sure.
David, and hello, Earth to David. A kid who sits in a box all day is a giant red flag, all right? It's like the equivalent of buying a used car and ignoring the oil spill in the driveway.
You know, for a non-writer, you're becoming the queen of the muscular analogy.
Okay. Listen, the thing about kids, and I wouldn't trade mine for the world, is that they keep coming at you. All right, they're like mosquitoes sucking the life out of you. They take away your life, your privacy, your identity.
You should work for Planned Parenthood.
You joke. You forget that whole shelf full of books you wrote, or your knowledge of California wines, or that you ever ran a marathon.
All right, here's the thing, Liz. I never ran a marathon. I don't want to run a marathon. I want to do something meaningful, you know? And I get all the arguments against it. I even get the one that says, I don't know if I want to bring another kid into this world. But how do you argue with the logic of loving one that's already here?
Transphobal medium. Transphobal medium. Transphobal medium. Transphobal medium.
Dennis!
You.
Dennis! What are you doing?
I'm waiting for David.
What?
The man with UV protection.
Come in.
Anybody in there? Brought you some. Those really help cut out the glare in your ongoing battle with the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Quality throw, Chief. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you, actually.
He's not a puppy in a window, you know.
I know.
You see, he's been abandoned, emotionally abused, he's classified as hard to place, he's never had a family of his own.
I know, but am I the right person for him? I'm just a writer.
He's seen a lot of doctors, if that's what you mean. That's not what he needs. At least tell me what you're thinking.
I'm thinking I must be out of my mind. See, you remembered your sunscreen. You know, it works just as good if you don't put so much on. Is that your weight belt?
Earth's gravity is weak. Mars is constantly pulling you back.
So without all that stuff, you think you just float away?
Uh-huh.
That ever happened before?
Yes,
When?
with another mommy and daddy.
Uncommunicative. A tendency to steal things, inability to form personal attachments or distinguish between right and wrong, and he thinks he's from outer space.
Not to put too sharp a point on it, but I think he thinks he's from Mars.
How do you plan to deal with that, Mr. Gordon?
Fantasy is my business. It's what I do for a living. And one of the things I've learned about fantasy in my own life is that it can be a survival technique, you know, kind of a coping mechanism, a way to deal with problems that are bigger than you, bigger than you're capable of dealing with. You know, the short answer is, you know, try to find that balance between socializing him and letting him be who he is. So, you know, on the one hand, help him out as much as I can. And on the other hand, if he wants to, this little guy wants to believe he's from another planet, you know, I mean, who am I to argue?
This isn't science fiction. This isn't a short story. Very often with our children, we don't get to have a second draft.
Yeah.
A single man raising a child with problems that are not common, that are not easy. You're going to need all kinds of help. You need to include us, include me. Does anybody have anything? We're going to take some time to think about this. Thank you, Mr. Gordon. We'll let you know.
Nope.
Hey, man. What's up? How's things on the planet?
Go away.
What?
No.
Hey,
Liz, I can't talk right now. I'm waiting for the call.
if it's you, go in.
But I don't trust it.
Your uncle is nuts.
Hello? Really? Hold on. Thanks for coming out here with me today.
It's pretty.
I thought you'd like it. It's cool.
I like the holding down belt.
You can wear the holding down belt all day long if you like. Listen, Dennis, Mr. Lefkowitz said you could come live in my house if you want. It'll only be temporary at first, but if you like it, you could stay.
I eat Lucky Charms.
I am a big believer in a substantial breakfast. Get your suitcase for it.
I got it.
Okay. Go ahead.
You can cut through here, but right over here. Yeah. This way, young squire.
Hey, somewhere! Hey, somewhere. Down, boy, down.
Hey, sorry, that's just somewhere. It's just his way of saying hello.
We don't have those where it come from.
You're not a dog person, huh?
I was just waiting for the boys to get home. Well, what is he doing now?
He's just in his room. Should I give him some space? Go in there. I'll call you back. This is kind of an interesting thing. It's special night light. But as you can see, it has pictures of the planets and the solar systems, and see, they kind of spin around. It's got mirrors. And lights on the bottom and pictures.
That's not right.
Yeah? Oh, what do you mean?
You'll have to make the ceiling bigger. And you'll have to make your planet like this.
You're absolutely right. For it to be accurate, the ceiling would have to be, I don't know, 100 feet long, and the Earth would be the size of a pea. Very, very good. How do you know that much about scale?
It took a very long time to get here. A very, very, very long time to get here.
You can get rid of some of those old clothes if you want. Or we can keep that old stuff till it literally disintegrates and falls off your body. That's a good way to go, too. That's kind of cool. I used to be good at video games.
It's not a game.
It's not? Whatever it is, it's cool. Should I close the door or should I just leave it open? Or halfway? Leave it open? Midway? Just think of it as a bigger box. All right, Dennis, I think you're gonna enjoy this. But listen, before we eat, rules of the house. First rule, no girls after 10 p.m. Just kidding on that one. The first rule is that there really aren't any rules, you know? Just maybe some basic stuff about it. I'll put a sticker there, I guess. Listen, maybe we can have I don't know, more of a guideline, more than a rule that we don't wear the sunglasses indoors just for navigation purposes. I mean, this is a grilled cheese sandwich. I made you a grilled cheese sandwich because I love grilled cheese sandwiches. I think that they're, you know, an American classic. I used to eat these a lot when I was a kid. I loved them.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, sure. For breakfast, you can have Lucky Charms or maybe some granola or yogurt, any kind of cereal. That sounds great. So, anyway, bon appetit. Try that.
I eat Lucky Charms.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. All right, let's get more because you never know. You gotta stock up. You never know if there's gonna be the avian bird flu or bubonic plague or any other sort of pandemic is gonna come along and really wreck your day. You wanna make sure you have the right supplies. This stuff's got a shelf life of about 33,000 years. Anything happen? The apocalypse, 4 horsemen show up, and this stuff is still magically delicious. We're Lucky Charms, guys. hear it? Dennis, are you okay? What are you doing?
Watching you.
Oh. It's a little late for that. Dennis? Dennis, what are we doing? Come on, let's put the camera away. Dennis, please, let's put the camera away. Come on now.
Beware. He almost disintegrated you.
You almost disintegrated me. Why would you want to do that? Hey, it's the it's the middle of the night, Chief. What are you doing with all these pictures? What are you doing up?
Learning
Learning? Learning what?
how to be a human and part of a family.
I think you speak for a lot of us there. That's very good. It's very realistic. Maybe we ought to pick this up in the morning over a bowl of Lucky Charms. What do you say? I think we should go to bed now. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's a very good expression. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Gordon. Hi, Mr. Lefkowitz from Children's
What?
Services.
Who?
This is Mr. Lefkowitz from Children's Services.
Oh, hi. Hello, sir. How are you?
Well, good. More to the point, how are you?
Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better.
Good. How's Dennis? Is there anything we should talk about? Mr. Gordon? Hello, Mr. Gordon?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hi. I was asking, do you have any concerns about Dennis that you'd like to talk about?
No. Everything's going great. Couldn't be better, sir. I think it's time to get you out of the house. Listen, imagination is a rare commodity. Dennis has the soul of an artist. He could grow up to be, become a prodigy. You saw Amadeus, he'd be a little Mozart in waiting, for all you know.
Mom, he's being gross.
Come on.
Guys, let it go. Okay? Remember? It all ends up in the same place, right? Come on, guys. I mean, I want to be sensitive, okay? He's a mess.
Hey, that's sensitive?
You should hear blunt.
No, but really.
Listen, my point is that not everybody is born to be a go-with-the-flow, happy little gap kid.
Right now, it looks like he's gonna grow up to be Tiny Tim with a ukulele, all right? What are you, breeding geniuses now? Mozart, by the way, died in a hovel at 27, drunk and
Unspecified fever 35.
stuff like that. Sure, we all enjoyed his music, but did he enjoy himself?
Give me a chance.
You know, David, as far as I'm concerned, they're all from Mars. At least your kid admits it.
See, this is a smart man. That's a correct answer.
Smart man.
You married a smart man.
I know, I agree
Yeah.
they're all from Mars.
Run! Run! 2 and 2 the count as Bobby Miller gets ready for the pitch. Here we go.
That was a nice strikeout, huh? That's called a strikeout. It's pretty cool, huh? You want a peanut? You know what's really cool about baseball? You know what I love about baseball? Baseball is the only sport where you can fail 70% of the time and still be great. It's about trying hard and never, ever, ever giving up. Just think about it. If you get hit 3 out of every 10 times you're at bat, you're really good. If you do a little bit better than that, Just a little bit better than that, maybe 3.2, 3.3 times. You're great. And you can be a star, and you can make it to the big show. And if you do that in the big show, you're a superstar.
Superstars don't exist. Only supernovas or white dwarfs.
I deserve you. I really do. This guy doesn't look like much of a hitter. But we believe, don't we? Come on now. It's not looking pretty. We're down by 7 runs. We're not hitting a lick. Come on, batter. We need a hit. There you go. For a single. Get something started.
I did it.
You did what?
I made a Martian wish.
You made a Martian wish?
Yeah, Martians can wish for stuff.
Like hits?
Whatever.
You know, sometimes I make Earth wishes, but they don't always work out. Well, listen, since you're in the wishing mode, see this guy coming up to the plate. Wish for a home run.
You want him to win?
Unbelievable. What an awesome display of power. You're a prognosticator, you're a scholar, and now you're a baseball fanatic. And I like it.
1973. Let's hear it for those coal miners. Now,
Unbelievable game. Unbelievable game.
This isn't looking pretty.
Do you know we spend an average of 2 weeks in a lifetime waiting for traffic lights? I remember when all these lights were timed, you know, and they were synchronized, and you could just find this little seam in the universe and float through. Whoa. Did you see that?
Yep. I just gave you 3 minutes of your life back.
Well, thank you. I'll use them wisely. Do that again.
Nope.
Why? Because you don't want to or because you can't?
I only have so many Martian wishes.
That's fair.
But if you want, I can give you one.
Who wouldn't want one?
There, I just gave you a Martian wish. Don't waste it.
I absolutely won't, I promise. I'll use it for something really important. That was really intense. You're just a freaky little dude, man.
Hey, somewhere.
This is Harley.
Hi.
She's our good friend, me and Somewhere. She helped design this whole garden. So.
I've heard a lot about you.
You want to say hi? No? It's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Isn't he wild?
He's great. Like a little Andy Warhol.
He has the same social skills, by the way.
You know what I think it is?
What?
He's an old soul.
What does that mean? Seriously.
It just means he's figured it out.
You're one relentlessly sunny individual.
Yeah, well, I don't always wake up that way.
And that is what we so admire about you. This particular move here that he's got going can't be sanitary or safe.
He likes to vacuum.
No, he thinks he is the vacuum. There's a difference, see?
That's so zen.
It is, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
See? More sunshine.
Keep your hips towards me, though, if you can. Just move this foot a little towards me. No, not that part of your hips. Just square yourself up this way, right like that, right? And then hand on the bat, and remember, you're gonna step forward. And when you hit the ball, you can yell, hot coffee. Say it.
Hot coffee.
Say hot coffee. All right, forget it. 7 out of 10 times, you can fail. You're still a star. A little better than that, you go to the big show for a cup of coffee.
I like this game.
I know, it's good, right? It's a great game. So, eye on the ball and swing. That was a little late. Watch the ball hit the bat. Watch, just have your eyes go right there.
What is with your pitching?
Here we go.
Oh.
That was a little too early.
But it was so good. It
Yeah.
was a good form. Almost, Dennis. That was nice.
All right, now, fierce determination. Want to just, just groove on it, get a little attitude, a little swagger, touch the plate. Come on, you're a lefty, you're weird, you're eccentric, nobody understands you. You don't even understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And hands back, give me the eagle eye.
I'm scared.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm scared. Got there! Oh, what? Stop
Down the line, that's a fair ball, run!
Run! Run,
Fair ball, run!
Drop the bat and run!
Run!
Dennis.
Go, run! Run!
Run! Quick!
Come on now! Well, thank you, sweetie. What was that for?
Because they're giving medals to all the wrong guys.
In the pants, with the glance, slipping the trans, taking a dance in the club.
Hello, my name is Jeff. Hey, buddy. I'm a friend of your David's. And I have this present for you.
You're his agent.
Yes, I am. Wow, that's very good. I'm impressed. Where is, David? Is he inside? Is he inside? Is he writing? Is he writing inside? Okay, buddy, listen.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good to see you. You met Dennis, huh?
Yeah, we've just been getting to know each other.
He gets hungry. Lucky Charms all night long, right?
Lucky Charms. Knuckles?
He's not, it takes a while. Hi. We're gonna go.
See you, buddy. Nice to see you. And I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Re-entering your life. Fantastic.
It's not going very well.
Buddy, you know what? There is a long and proud tradition of asking for help in the form of a nanny. There's there's no shame in that.
I'm not talking about Dennis. He's fine. I'm talking about, the book's not going particularly well.
What's going on with the book? Is that like sagging in the middle not good, or what? Like the ending? You having a hard time noodling the ending? Can I help you? Is there anything I can help you?
There's an essential idea I haven't come to grips with. But the great thing about Dennis, he is a fountain of ideas. He is challenging all my assumptions, all of them, every one of them, and I am going with it. I just got to learn to be a little less rigid. Or a little more rigid.
Yep. It's great. I'm so excited that you're figuring out the rigidity. But, buddy, I am living the Revenge of Dracaban on a daily basis, and the forces of darkness are closing in on me, man. Tina's coming to town.
Oh.
Yeah, she's having a big black tie party for you, and she expects you to ritualistically hand over to her the first draft ever written of The Revenge of Dracaban, Part 2, the sequel.
When?
About 6 weeks from now. So that's it.
When?
But January 28th. She's doing it January 28th.
What is the significance of that date?
I don't know. She's doing a book signing or something that night. The book signing.
I got to get a sitter.
Buddy, are you losing your mind?
No.
Because if you are, I just need a little bit of lead time. Don't you think I deserve that after all these years?
Sure you don't want me to come in with you?
Yes.
Yes, come in?
No, don't come in.
Don't come in. You need the umbrella?
Yes.
The weight belt's an absolutely essential item.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're gonna have a great first day. Dennis. Listen, Just be yourself. That's all you gotta do. Okay?
It's better than a song.
That way.
Love is where all of us belong. So don't be shy. Just let your feelings roll on by.
Hey, Richard.
You little punks.
Sir, is there a problem?
No, not. I'm just here to watch.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No. This is a total misunderstanding. This is not what it appears to be. I'm a new parent. He's my son, and it's his first day, and I was really concerned.
I came to check on my daughter. Oh. It's my baby right there in the brown.
Driving the.
Mm-hmm. Which one's yours?
Over off on the side there, hanging upside down.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah. He says he's counteracting Earth's gravitational pull because it impedes the blood flow to his brains.
It's what the yogis believe.
Yeah, yogis don't have to go to second grade.
Hey, there's no harm in being a little eccentric.
This I know.
So, he thinks he's from Mars, you write about Mars. That's great. A little Martian chose you to teach him about being human.
Come on, he came to Earth to document our existence.
Listen, when I was 11 years old, I saw The Sound of Music, and from that moment on, I was convinced I was the lost Von Trapp sister.
You? Yeah, but did you go to school in Lederhosen?
Yes, I did.
It's a good look for you.
He's a sweet little boy,
Yeah.
but he's not like the others.
Really? The social worker says he has above average intelligence, but, I guess it just takes time for him to adjust.
He steals from the other children.
Steals?
We find things in his cubbies, shoes, pencils, retainers.
Dennis has a really curious mind, and I think he just really needs.
If
he's
it
on
were
this whole kick
only,
where he wants-
if it were only about the stealing, but Dennis needs special attention that we're simply not equipped to offer here.
What do you mean you're not equipped to offer?
I'm sorry.
About what? What are you saying? You're saying you're throwing him out? Well, that's really cold.
Mr. Gordon. Dennis and I had a nice long chat.
Good. How'd that go, pal?
I'm an intelligent being.
I completely agree.
Yeah. Why don't you and I chat?
Yeah. You want to wait here? What do I do? For Dennis, I mean,
Do what you're doing. You got to give this some time.
Doctor, I'm really concerned. I mean, he's not making any friends, and he's not relating to me particularly well, and he just got expelled from school for stealing, and he's a very isolated little guy. And when when he's vulnerable and scared like that, when he tells me he thinks he's going to float away.
He probably thinks he's going to float away because he's very smart. And he sees that he's living in a world where things and people do disappear. I could give him a prescription, but honestly, I think that seeing how another intelligent being keeps his feet on the ground would be far more therapeutic for Dennis. Mr. Gordon, all parents feel like they're the blind leading the blind.
Sure.
Listen, pal, I gotta talk to you about something. After Christmas break, we're gonna start a new school. And I want to see how you feel about it, because that can be kind of scary, starting a new school. And, you know, your teacher thinks it's a good idea, and so do I. And, it's good to measure things, huh? Anyway, how do you feel about it? You okay to take a fresh start? Take a fresh run at a new school? Would you be up for that? What are you looking?
That's where they found me. On the grass, by the big round building. It was raining.
You know what's weird is that was so long ago. I would think you couldn't remember it. I couldn't, so how could you?
They'll come back someday to get me.
Like summer camp?
You don't believe me.
So Martians can read minds too, huh?
Martians can do lots of things you can't.
Besides changing traffic lights, what can you do?
We can taste color.
Okay. You can taste color. Prove it to me. Offer the glasses, close your eyes.
They said this would happen.
Open up. Open. Don't. You were looking. You were totally looking. All right, open up. Here we go. What color is it?
Red.
All right, but that one doesn't count because we had obvious ethical complications. Open up.
Green.
Very good. Open up.
Yellow.
Yes, it was. This one? Well?
I can't taste it.
It's blue.
I know. I can't taste blue.
A little too bright. Shade it back up.
Come, Flomar.
Did you just call somewhere Flomar?
It's Martian for warm, furry friend. He picked it.
Oh.
All right. You want a glass of wine? Where do you want him to sit?
Hey, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you want. Be laissez-faire about it, right?
Okay. Is he gonna have turkey, or should I get some Lucky Charms?
I don't know. You ask Boy Wonder over there. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Dennis, do you want to have some turkey with us?
I can't eat anything grown on Saturn's moons.
Well, then I think you're safe here. That would be great. Okay, buddy?
Have you ever noticed how far apart his eyes are actually set?
No.
Or that his ears are just a little bit pointy? A little bit.
David?
All this time I was thinking that I was no good as a father, right? And that, I was working the Mars as a metaphor angle. But then I was thinking to myself, what if that's not it? What if he actually really is imbued, with some special, he could be a little medium.
David, you're hysterical.
I know. See, everybody says don't be hysterical, but I say, why not be hysterical? Hysterical is the new calm. My wife dies, boom, I go out and I adopt a kid from Neptune. Should I just chill or should I be hysterical? You tell me. I think hysteria is a way of life. It's a clothing line, at least. I could stop writing. Not that I'm writing anyway.
David, I'm worrying about you.
Why?
Because I think what's really going on here is you guys are really struggling.
think I don't know that? I know that.
You know you're still in a trial period. I mean,
You can return him like a defective toaster, right? Is that what you mean?
I guess what I'm trying to say is that I know you see a lot of yourself in him. But David, I was there. You were weird and you had problems. But this kid is in a whole other league.
You know what is so amazing about you is that you're right. You're always right. And you remember when you're right, and you never let anybody else forget it. It's amazing. We're just gonna go out for a minute. Hey, come on, Dennis. Let's get out of here. This was fun, huh? Let's go get a little air.
David.
Charms or something.
David, don't.
That's okay. Well, you know,
Come on, it's
whatever.
Christmas.
Of course
No.
it is.
Where are you going?
Hold on. Hey.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
really.
trial period was a code.
Okay.
It was a code. You
No,
said that.
I know, but you know what? I didn't mean
It's
it.
okay. I know you're
I was just
You know,
trying.
I'm just tired.
But it's Christmas. You know, just
come over
just
tomorrow.
relax.
Come over tomorrow. I'm not gonna be sure. I'm totally fine. Dennis.
Was I bad?
No, you weren't bad, and you gotta stop saying that, all right? I don't want you to cut your feet. And Daddy's... I'm in here working. We gotta put this camera away for a little while, okay?
But I haven't finished my mission.
Well, you have for today.
But I haven't finished my mission! Give me my camera back! I need it!
Hey, you gotta calm down. I have to go to work, or you can go to your room.
You're gonna send me away, aren't you?
Dennis, why would I send you away?
Because you're mad at me. Because I broke your stuff.
Dennis, I don't care about any of that stuff. That's just stuff. There's nothing you can do that would ever change the way I feel. Do you understand? I'm not gonna ever send you away. Look, this is just stuff. Come on, break it like you mean it. One more. Let it go, buddy. Here's two. All right, just one. Nice one. Over the head, big time. Like the Greeks.
That feels so good.
No, not that way. Not that way, but we still have fun. Still have fun? I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to have fun, buddy.
What's that laugh? Oh my, I will rail on you. This is war. This is war.
Uh-oh.
Just stay here. Hey, Mr. Lefkowitz, come on in. What a surprise. Happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.
We were just having some fun, sort of it's a breakthrough, you could say. Nice to see you. Very vigilant of you to come during the holidays.
I heard there was a little trouble in school.
Just a little trouble. Nothing we can't handle, right?
Would you mind very much if Dennis and I went up to his room? Maybe he could show me his room. We could chat for a bit.
No, I wouldn't mind. Would you mind?
Would that be okay, Dennis?
I think it's okay, Dennis.
Good. Where's your room, Dennis?
It's downstairs. I'll show you.
Thank you. Following you.
Everything all right?
Hey, do you know about this stuff?
Just turn that off real quick. Yeah, sure. We're
You seen this?
Yeah, I know all about this. This is a science project that we're working on. Kind of a whole transformation and decay kind of a thing. We take all the stuff from the house and we put it in the baggies. We take photos of it and we put it away. Then we come back to it. Dennis and I, Dennis mostly, he'd study how it's... See, we're doing it right now.
Car keys.
Sure. Car keys?
Yours?
Yeah, they are.
Passport, yours?
I knew about that, too. It's amazing how much a passport can decay. Everything's good. Everything's fine here. Everything's great. We just try to do the things and see how they have transformed or decayed or not. Sometimes they don't.
We could just talk in private.
Yeah.
Good. Excuse us 1 second. Dennis. Sorry.
Please.
I'm just a little bit concerned here, Mr. Gordon. You seem to suffer from a syndrome many adopting parents experience.
Shock.
You're so eager to become the child's friend, you forget to be a parent. And Dennis needs a parent right now. He needs a strong role model. He needs someone to bring him down to earth. He's been stealing again. He's been expelled from school.
I think expelled is a harsh word. I think there was a consensus reached that it wasn't the right place for him.
Yeah, a consensus includes me.
The principal gave me no option. I should have called, and I apologize for that.
I'm going to move your case up for review. You'll be notified by mail. I'll let myself out.
Mr. Lefkowitz, I do know that there's no one on this planet that loves Dennis any more than I do. I know that. These pictures are mine. And they're really important to me. And I need to understand why you took them. Will you tell me? Please, I need you to tell me.
Because you love her so much.
It's really true. But that doesn't change the way I feel about you, pal. Not even a little. Mr. Lefkowitz isn't sure that it's such a good idea that you stay here. So we gotta make him happy. So when you're here at home, it's okay to be from Mars. But when you're out there with the rest of the Earthlings, you gotta go by Earth rules. But what we will never do is we will never, ever, 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 ever give up. Winston Churchill said that, I think. There's one other thing. It's really serious. Will you please teach me how to do that Sydney grade thing? How do you do it?
You'll get it.
We have to do this.
I can't. You do it.
I think it should be this shirt with these.
Okay. Looks hot on you.
He'll look devastating.
He will. He will. That's fine. That's fine.
Right?
What age do they start making fun of you if you wear the wrong clothes, you know? Like if you're not cool?
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade?
That's when I started wearing my rainbow-colored leg warmers every day. Pretty much solidified my role as the weird girl who sat in the back of class drawing Smurfs until 9th grade. But
what?
Maybe it's not supposed to be easy. I mean, maybe the ones who have it easy, they're missing part of the adventure. Don't you think all the truly fascinating people in the world probably had dysfunctional childhoods?
You sold me. I'm going to send him to school in the rainbow-colored leg warmers.
Please don't.
I will.
I'm not that fascinating.
Thing about it is I just worry about him all the time. It's the curse of being a parent.
I think Dennis is happier than he's been in a long time.
Yeah.
I think you are, too. I should go. It's late and I'm tired.
Do you want me to make some coffee for the ride home or something? Or you could just stay here. In the guest bedroom.
You don't have a guest bedroom.
That's right. That's true. Or on the couch. I didn't, believe me, that's not what I meant. That was the furthest thing from my mind.
Oh, really? The furthest?
Well, not just the furthest thing from my mind. It's just things that were further away, like smallpox or, you know. Certainly.
I gotta go. I gotta go feed the goldfish.
The goldfish?
Oh, I'm taking care of my neighbor's goldfish.
Your neighbors?
Yes.
I see.
They need to get fed.
Goldfish, huh?
Good night.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh, yeah, are you okay?
I don't know.
You are. You look okay.
So do you.
Okay, bye.
You look great.
What?
You look good.
Oh, you too.
You look great. Great.
It's a cloudy day.
I know, that's why you don't need all that sunblock. I do have a little bit of bad news, though. We're going to have to do without the holding down belt.
But I'll float away.
I don't know much, but I know this. You will not float away.
Promise?
Guarantee it. But you know what I was going to tell you is, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I was a kid, I used to pretend like I was from another planet.
Why did you do that?
Well, I was going to a new school, and I was nervous, and I wanted people to like me, and, you know, I was afraid I wouldn't fit in, and...
Did you wear a hat?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I did, because it was Chicago, and it was cold, so sometimes I wore a hat.
Shouldn't have worn a hat.
There it is. Well, anyway, after a while, I learned to be a little bit more like everybody else and to fit in a little bit. And you know what? It wasn't so bad. It really wasn't so bad.
Is it good to be like everyone else?
That's a really good question. Which is usually what adults say when they don't have the answer. I think what's important right now to remember is that you need to learn stuff.
About human beings.
Exactly right. Instead of,
Human Martians.
which you already know a lot about. Right? Hi, Miss Margie.
Mr. Gordon, hi.
Nice to see you. Do you remember Dennis?
Hello,
Miss
Dennis.
Margie?
Don't worry, we're all very nice here.
Hey, listen, pal. If you feel like you're nervous or you can't handle it, I'm gonna be right out there and you can come get me in the car.
What if I don't feel good after you leave?
Well, you can come get me. I'll be there all day.
All day.
Mm-hmm. All day.
Okay, your daddy has to go now, Dennis.
Okay. Here you go, pal. We're a little nervous because we don't have our white belt today. We're having gravity issues. Hey, pal. And the radios crackled up and down the line as the fighter lords received the command and turned to their soldiers, instructing, "Fall where you stand. Fall where you stand." And that is enough to talk about for one night. Good night, sweet friend.
Shining like a work of art, hanging on a wall of stars. Are you what I think you are? You're my satellite. You're riding with me tonight. Passenger side, lighting the sky. Always the first star that I find. You're my satellite.
Nice talk.
Yeah. I'm coming. Dennis, you okay, pal? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Former.
Somewhere? Oh,
What's wrong with him?
somewhere.
What happened? Is he okay?
He died.
Died?
this little boy like you, I used to think when you lost somebody, they would go up there in the stars and you can't see them anymore, but you can talk to them and they can hear you.
Is that why you're crying? Because you won't see Flomar anymore?
When you love somebody, it's really hard when you can't see them anymore.
Do you talk to Mary?
In a way, I do, yeah. All the time. That's probably why I come out here.
I can see Mars.
Get out where? I can't see it. Oh, that's a good eye. What do you think of when you see Mars?
That my mission is almost over. I'll be going back soon, and then everything will go back to normal.
Dennis, can I just say one last thing about Mars, which may be strange coming from a science fiction writer, but right now, you and me here, put together entirely from atoms, sitting on this round rock with a core of liquid iron, held down by this force that so troubles you called gravity, all the while spinning around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour and whizzing through the Milky Way at 600,000 miles an hour. In a universe that very well may be chasing its own tail at the speed of light. And amidst all this frantic activity, fully cognizant of our own imminent demise, which is a very pretty way of saying we all know we're going to die, we reach out to one another. Sometimes for the sake of vanity, sometimes for reasons you're not old enough to understand yet, but a lot of the time we just reach out and expect nothing in return. Isn't that strange? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird enough? What the heck do you need to be from Mars for? So, look, we're just gonna talk to him, and we're gonna tell him about all the human stuff we like to do, and, you know, it'll be over before you know it, and everything will be fine. Okay, deal?
Because if I'm myself, they won't let me stay with you.
No. Whatever you say, it's gonna be okay. Love you very, very much. You got your ankle weights there. Be yourself.
Hey.
Hi, Zoe.
You gonna come with me? Huh? It's gonna be okay. You got me to look after you. It's all right.
So, Dennis, how are you getting along at school?
Okay.
Is there something you want to tell us about?
No.
You don't seem very happy today, Dennis.
I'm stellar.
So, all this moving from school to school, how's that been for you?
There's been some rough times, but the important thing is to, you have to face your problems. And you should never, ever, 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 ever give up. Never, ever, ever, ever. Winston Churchill said that. I think.
Winston Churchill, he was a very smart man, huh? Hey, Dennis, When we've spoken before, you said that you were from another planet.
Mars.
Mars, right?
Zipernaki wat wat. Transphobometial. Sometimes it's okay to pretend, and sometimes it isn't.
So you were just pretending?
And then I started doing science, and I realized we were spinning around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour, held in place by gravity. So what the heck do I need to be from Mars for? I think it was because I didn't fit in. And then I started to learn how to be like everyone else.
Dennis, did Mr. Gordon coach you on what to say here today?
He only coached me on one thing.
What's that?
If you hit 3 out of 10, you're a star. If you get even a little better than that, you're a superstar. Get a cup of coffee. Hot coffee.
How'd it go?
I told him about baseball.
You did?
And I told him about hot coffee.
You didn't. Did you really?
Mr. Gordon.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Sophie.
Highlighting the search for extrasolar planets here at the observatory. And, well, as many of you know, the Draco system is the prime focus of this search. And, well, who better to talk about it than David Gordon, whose sci-fi bestseller Dracoban has brought this exciting search into the public eye. David.
Thank you. Let's see.
Thank you. I was fascinated with CM Draconis because it was a system that could closely mirror our solar system and might produce a planet like Earth.
No planet has been the subject of more romantic speculation than Mars. At one point, it was commonly believed that Mars was inhabited by an ancient civilization that had dug an intricate system of irrigation channels, and the annual darkening of the planet was interpreted as the growing season of plant life. But the flyby missions of Mariner 4, 6, and 7 showed that the irrigation system was nothing but an enormous network of canyons, and the famous darkening due to annual dust storms. Soil samples taken by the Viking landers showed a complete absence of organic material on the planet's surface. In other words, there is no life on Mars. No planet has been the subject of more romantic speculation than Mars. At one point, it was commonly believed that Mars was inhabited by an ancient civilization that had dug an intricate system of irrigation channels, and the annual darkening of the planet was interpreted as the growing season of plant life. But the flyby mission
This is not how I remember it. This isn't it. I think I'm from a different Mars. Are you angry with me?
No, I'm not angry with you. I just thought we agreed that you weren't gonna be from Mars. So I can't even say that word anymore.
I thought I was pretending so we could stay together.
No. Come on, pal.
You don't believe I am from Mars, do you?
Come on, Dennis. I think that sometimes you think you are, okay?
Stop!
No, you stop, Dennis. I mean, it's...
The car!
I'm so sorry, officer. I was having a conversation with my son and I turned the corner. I'm really sorry.
Driver's license, please.
I usually have it right here. Dennis, did you take my driver's license?
Frina wobbly meteor.
Dennis, I'm asking you a question. I need you to answer me. Did you take my driver's license? This is serious, okay?
Frina wobbly meteor.
Dennis! Answer the question.
Frina wobbly meteor.
Dennis, you took my license!
No, he didn't.
Dennis!
I didn't steal it.
What did you do with your pictures?
I didn't steal them. I need them.
Oh, come on, man. That's not fair. We talked about all this.
Stop. Those are mine.
It's not your stuff, Dennis. It's my stuff.
Stop.
Dennis, adults get their feelings hurt just like little boys. This is my stuff. No!
Stop.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Why don't you?
Transphobal video, transphobal meteor, 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 transphobal meteor.
Dennis, stop. You're not a Martian. You're just a little boy. And maybe I can't help you. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Stay here and just cool out for a minute. Look, it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna show my face for 12 minutes.
Hey,
I'm
no,
back on the
take
road.
your time. Take your time. Do what you gotta do. Don't worry about us.
Okay.
Great.
Thanks for watching them.
Oh, you're my brother. He's my nephew. Dennis? Hey, wow, that is cool. Listen, I'm gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen and call Nicholas and Jonas and check in on them, and I thought then I could come back and hang out, okay? All right, big guy? I'll be back.
Congratulations. Who is this handsome fellow right here?
I look like Chairman Mao.
That's right, and you bought your little red book.
Oh, that's hideous.
Louis, right here, snappy snap.
Welcome to the big time, Mr. Gordon.
Tina.
I was wondering about you.
Well, you wouldn't be the first.
Everybody, this is David Gordon, and he is brilliant. And I see he's brought me a little present. This is the first draft of his new book. And let me tell you, it did not come cheap. David,
Yeah.
I'd like to introduce you to Leonard. He's the head of our marketing.
Nice to meet you.
He's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah?
Welcome to the club. Tina likes to surround herself with brilliant people.
I can see that.
Well, should we just give this manuscript to my assistant for safekeeping? Linus.
Tina, actually, could I speak with you in private for a moment? There's just something I need to talk to you about. Listen, this might be a little awkward.
That's my least favorite word.
I'm sure. But could you take a look at this? I just want to talk to you because it's a little different situation here than I imagined.
Martian child?
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
An alternate title idea, buddy?
I thought we agreed on the Revenge of Dracoban.
Yes, we did. But I must say it's more than just a title change.
So this is the quantum alternate universe?
Shut up.
Idea that I tried to write Dracoban. I really did.
Well, what's the problem?
I adopted a boy. I adopted this very fantastic, difficult young man, and he is very much alive, and those characters were dead, yet I had to do this.
No, we have a contract. We paid you a substantial amount.
I know. And I'll I'll write the other one, or I'll just pay you back.
It's unacceptable.
I'll refinance my house if that's what it takes. I don't care.
I don't want the money. I want Harry bloody Potter in space. That's what I paid for. Leonard created an extremely expensive marketing campaign around this book, and Dracoban is the cornerstone of that campaign. I can't do anything without that. Do you comprehend what I am telling you?
You get that, don't you, buddy? Do you understand that?
Why can't you just be what we want you to be?
Make this up to you. I promise. You're gonna get a whole series, Rivers of Blood, but just read that because it's good. It's really good. And I have to go, but this was great, and I'm sorry.
Hey, Dennis? What do you say, just some hot chocolate or something? Does that sound kind of good? Or Tang? Do you know what Tang is? It's something that the astronauts drink. Might like that.
Liz!
We just can't find him.
You can't find him?
He was fine. Everything was fine. He was in his room, and I went to get him some hot chocolate.
It's okay.
So we just called the police just to make sure.
Where's the last place you saw him?
He's nowhere in the house.
Are you sure? You checked everywhere?
It's so beautiful. Maybe he is a little Mozart.
What does it mean?
Means goodbye.
Hey, Harley, just stay there. Stay in the car, okay?
Did you find him?
No, but I know where to go. Can you drive me?
Yes.
All right.
I can get the police to move their car.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, call me. Put your seatbelts on.
You go that way and I'll...
Talk to him. Go.
Dennis, stay where you are. moving. Here I come. Dennis, I'm coming to get you. Just stay still, please. You gotta stop moving.
They're here.
Dennis! Hold on, pal. I'm coming.
Why are you here? You can't come with me.
Okay. Shh. Give me your hand. I'm gonna take you home.
No. I have to go back now. My mission is over.
Dennis, stop. Please. Stop moving.
They're here. They came back for me.
It's a helicopter, Dennis. We've all been looking for you.
It's not a helicopter. It's not.
Okay. Dennis, give me your hand. I'm gonna take you home.
I am going home. I don't belong here.
Okay. Put the suitcase down and hold on to the edges really tight, and I'll wait with you until they come, okay?
I'm sorry, David.
What are you sorry about?
I'm sorry that I have to leave. But I'll tell them about baseball and Lucky Charms and Flomar.
Yeah. You can tell them about all the stuff we did and how much fun we had. Dennis, look at me. Tell them about all the fun stuff we did and, you know, how much fun we had. You can tell them how hard you tried. You know, to fit in, to be like all of us. Human beings can be kind of cruel. Huh?
I promise I'll tell them you were nice to me.
Thanks. You're a great human, Dennis. That's the funny part. And I just wanted you to feel like you belong to me. Because that's what I think you really want. Underneath all this, I think you want to belong to someone. I wish we could have more time together. I want to prove to you that not all parents disappear forever.
Why do they go sometimes?
I don't know, that's I don't know. That's a mystery. Sometimes it's their fault, and sometimes it's not. It's a mystery. I don't know.
Why? Why do you think they left me?
Because they were stupid. Whoever let you go, those were the stupidest beings in the universe. I mean, they were so dumb they couldn't even see what was right in front of them. How could they not see how extraordinary you are, how big your heart is? I'm not even that smart and I can see it. It's so obvious. I mean, you're the easiest kid in the world to love. Well, to me, you are. You know what I think? I think you love me too. I think you're just filled with it. I think it's just waiting to burst out of you. Dennis, you're my son. You're my home. Forever. And I will never, ever, 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 ever leave you. got my Martian wish.
Oh my God.
Sometimes we forget that children have just arrived on the Earth. They are a little like aliens, coming into being as bundles of energy and pure potential, here on some kind of exploratory mission, and they're just trying to learn what it means to be human. For some reason, Dennis and I reached out into the universe and found each other. We'll never really know how or why, and discovered that I can love an alien, and he can love a creature. And that's weird enough for both of us.
No, 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 no. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's stopped raining. Everybody's in the place. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pitted, Mr. Blue Sky is living in the day. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting, and today is the day we've waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you